Hey, so we're starting a road trip that you will see pieces of here over the next couple videos. We're going to go to Aarhus.
Yeah.
We've got Brisket with us. I don't know if he's fully in this view, but he's kind of nervous. This is the first time he's
down for this right now.
been in this crate like this one and traveling, but we'll see how this goes. But we're going to go and spend a couple days, and we're going to hopefully do two videos. One with some places we're going to visit outside of Aarhus, close by. And then another with some new places that we didn't go to last time when Maya and I were there. Although we will definitely get barbecue. We may not video that, but barbecue will happen for sure while we're there. But anyway, here we go. We're off on a road trip, a long weekend to Aarhus.
Let's go!
I'm Joshua.
Hi, I'm Miranda.
Hi, I'm Maya.
We're the Youngs.
We've spent our lives traveling the world.
And in 2018, we moved from
Chicago, Illinois to
Copenhagen, Denmark.
Now we want to share with you
how our new lives abroad
is keeping us young.
Keeping us young.
Are helping to keep us young.
Pastime is playing golf. Some people like to go to baseball games. I like to eat. And we're here at the Aarhus Street Food Market. Josh and Maya came here the last time they were here on their daddy-daughter trip, and now I get to come here. And there's all kinds of great stalls here. There's so many different kinds of food, and we decided to get some doner kebabs, and we're looking forward to that. It looks really good. So we also got some nice Yule brew to drink, and yeah, we're ready to down some food and start our weekend off right. So, skål! One of the little beaches here in Aarhus, looking out on the water, and we have the beautiful Helen Marcellus Hotel up on the hill looking out, and it's really cool old looking hotel. And we came down to come see the Infinite Bridge, which looked really cool online, and we saw some really neat pictures, and then we got down here and it's gone. It's not here. This is one of those kind of funny things that happens when you travel. You know, you see something online, it looks really cool, and then you get here and it doesn't exist anymore. So you just kind of have to find what you can, and we ended up seeing a beautiful rainbow, and there's this beautiful hotel, and it's a nice walk, so we'll make the best of it.
Here's the deal. We're at our hotel room in Aarhus, and we shot this stuff in front of the restaurant that you're about to see us go inside of.
Yes.
And I'm still working on this whole autofocus business when I'm holding the camera. And so the word hotel behind us is crisp as can be. And then we're just like
we're in another phase.
We're in a completely different, we're in like some other dimension in that. So it's not usable. So we're reshooting this part right now here inside the hotel. And what you're about to see is us go inside the boat cafe, Val Cafe, which is so good. It was so amazing. Good. So we sat and had a Christmas meal. And we wanted to have an experience with a Christmas meal.
Yeah,
and so,
because we've never gone like full-in Christmas meal.
Yeah, so some of this footage you'll see as part of the Christmas video that we're doing. That was one big reason why we were there. But it's also part of this trip to Aarhus, so we wanted to get pieces of it to show here for this weekend, because it's all part of the experience this weekend. And we just, right now we're in the aftermath.
We're still recovering from all the food we ate.
I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's like, well, not yet 10 o'clock, and I think we're going to sleep like babies tonight.
Probably. And I can't even. You started talking about when we were going to eat barbecue tomorrow, and I can't even like comprehend eating again until dinner tomorrow.
It's going to be a struggle because we ate everything that you're about to see. So I will say that we had a great experience there. Everybody there was super fantastic, super nice. Yeah. I made reservations beforehand, and they greeted me by name when we came in. I mean, it was just a great experience in terms of service, and the quality of food was tops. And
the atmosphere was amazing. And we even said that we'd like to come back in the summer because it was so nice now, even when it's kind of dark and cold in November, that it's probably amazing in the summertime. So
because you're actually on a boat, on the water. And I can't imagine on like a long summer day sitting out. They have some chairs. It looks like outside.
I'd never leave.
It would be super fantastic. So, and I want to say one thing not related to that.
Yeah.
I've realized that basically every video that we've done, I'm wearing this one sweatshirt. And
I swear he has other clothes.
It's always like my day off, and this is my favorite thing to wear when I'm not working. I promise I have other clothes. We're here for a couple days, so you'll see me in other clothes while we're here.
No.
But it's my Washington Nationals that won the World Series last year, and it fits me well. I love it. So I just want you to know I have more clothes than just this one shirt. I've realized every single time it's this. So that said, we're about to jump inside. Actually, we've already been, but we're about to jump inside in terms of what you're going to see. This wonderful meal that we had at the Beau Cafe here in Aarhus, sitting on the water. We'd recommend going for sure.
2 thumbs up.
And let us show you what we ate. Made the decision to get the Christmas menu.
We got the Julefrokost, which includes pickled herring and leverpostei, which is liver pate, and eggs with shrimp and I think some kind of pork fleskestei and some other things. So we'll see how we do. I've actually had pickled herring before, and it's not always terrible.
But we also got schnapps though.
And we did get schnapps. So you're supposed to get schnapps with your Julefrokost, and we got these special ones that go with it. So we'll see how it goes.
Wish us luck.
There's the herring.
We got everything here.
We have it all. And, so we have cabbage, and hiding under this delicious bacon is leverpostei, which is liver pate, which I've actually had before, but we'll see. And then there's eggs and shrimp, and then there's curry, and of course the pickled herring.
We will try a little bit of everything. And I feel like I need like Rocky's, what's his name? Rocky's manager, what's his name?
Oh, I don't remember.
Come on, Rock. You can do it.
I want you to eat like vinegar.
No, it's horrible that I don't know. Rocky was on just the other day, but he wasn't in it. He'd already... Mick. But he's got a real name, too.
Yeah, Burgess Meredith.
Burgess Meredith, yes. I need him to kind of cheer me on. So, unlike Miranda, I put cabbage on mine. I'm adding more bacon. All the things I need to cover up the taste of pate, because I'm not into pate at all. I'm going to do it.
I think you'll be surprised.
Well, I taste the bacon. I think if it was just pate and nothing else, I wouldn't be that good. But with the bacon and the cabbage, it's not so bad.
Pretty good.
That's all right. Here, I even have the rest of it.
Oh, look at you.
With the bacon and the cabbage.
YouTube, we've gone full Danish.
Pretty soon, Danish words will just come flowing from our mouths because we've ingested them with Danish food. All right. Good job, Rock. I think it's funny that she said if we want more refills, they'll come back and bring us more. Like, super optimistic.
I want to preface this with I have had a lifelong hatred of fish, so I don't know how this is going to go. And I don't like curry. Oh my god. I'm doing this for you, Danish YouTube. Oh, there's like a... Okay. It's not bad. I can't believe I'm saying that. It's actually not bad.
Does that mean you're gonna take another bite?
I might take another bite. Oh my god, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna take another bite. And it was polite this time and used a knife and a fork the way I'm supposed to. Okay, let's try it.
Get that herring in there.
I will. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's actually good.
Alright.
I have the tongs and I'm ready. So it's the meat course. This is our favorite part. So we have fläskesteg. We have duck confit.
Fläskesteg, which is pork.
Fläskesteg, which is pork, and it's got this nice, like, crackly skin on it. Some duck confit, a grünkohl salad, which is like a kale salad, and then we've got some potatoes, some caramelized potatoes. Is that what those are?
Yeah.
And then some pickled cabbage and some brown sauce. So, ready to dig in.
I really like I mean, you can see mine was like gone. I mean, the duck was a little salty, but I really like the kale thing. The little bits was apple inside. The apple was really good. Fläskesteg I've had tons of times in sandwich form as well as in, I don't know, sliced on a plate form.
Yeah.
Super good. And the caramelized potatoes are sweet and amazing. So this is definitely a core meat potato situation that is certainly in line with what my culinary preferences are.
So we've gotten through the main part of the meal, and I feel like we did good. I'm proud of us. We ate the herring, and we both had leverpostej, and we of course ate up all the main bits, but now it's on to dessert. It's a gorgeous day.
I have to say, so far we've done a lot of stuff in these videos and we've had amazing weather, but today is a typically Danish weather.
Yeah.
So it's the perfect day to go inside a museum.
Yeah. So we're at the Moesgaard Museum. I think I said that wrong, but in Aarhus. And we're going to see a man they took out of a lake, I think.
Yeah, I don't know too much. It was recommended. It looks beautiful. The building is amazing.
Yeah,
it really
the building's
stinks.
incredible.
The weather's so bad because it's a grass-covered roof that you can walk around that, I don't know, I feel like the rain's just going to get worse. We may or may not go. We'll see. Certainly not going to be picnicking. But
no.
For now, we're about to jump inside and check out the Moesgaard Museum. Alrighty. Off the beaten track here in Aarhus a little bit. Gonna checking some things out of the city. So let's go see. The Moesgaard Museum is located about 15 minutes by car outside of Aarhus. It is focused on archaeology and anthropology. Walking through the museum, you are able to learn more about the evolution of humans. The first exhibit focuses on Neanderthals. It was fascinating to dig deeper into how they hunted for food and survived. Just like the rest of the museum, this is well organized and provides a chance to learn a ton while seeing an impressive collection of artifacts. Strolling through additional exhibits, we continue to walk through the timeline of history. The exhibitions that are more permanently on display focus on the Bronze Age, Iron Age, and the Viking era. One of the impressive displays contains well-preserved remains of a family buried more than 3,350 years ago in oak coffins. Looking close, you can even see their hair, nails, and clothes still on their bodies from when they were buried. Next, we were able to see the Bog Man, who died over 2,000 years ago. This body was uncovered in 1952 from a peat bog near the village of Grubølla in Jutland, Denmark, about 45 minutes from the museum itself. Due to the preservation of his hands and feet inside the bog, his fingerprints were actually able to be extracted. We continued to navigate through the museum, absorbing as much as we possibly could. There is so much information here, we could have easily spent another half day roaming and reading and just learning a ton. This is an impressive museum. It's definitely a must-see when visiting Aarhus. We just parked our car.
Yeah.
And we're here in Aarhus. You can hear the screams in the background because we're about to go in Tivoli, which is the Aarhus Tivoli. There's more than one. There's also one here in Aarhus. Listen to the screams and the rides. And we're going to go. I'm not a rider, but Miranda's probably going to go on a ride, I'm guessing.
I've already seen a roller coaster I want to get on.
But we are going to see what Christmas stuff they have because they do have Christmas decorations. And since we are here for Christmas, this will hopefully pop up on our Christmas video, but also on the Aarhus video. And they also let Brisket's in, so he's going to come with us. As you can tell, he's super excited about that.
Yeah.
And all right, well, we're going to go scan our ticket and go inside and see if Miranda can scream. All right, is this going to bring our Chuck E. Cheese days back to life?
So back in the U.S. when we were kids, they had this thing called Showbiz Pizza, and I think Chuck E. Cheese had it too. But it was like this pizza place you would go as a kid and like have your birthday party there, and they would have a room that had these like horrifying animatronics that would come out and like sing a song and do a show and stuff. And we have found the Frieden's version of this, so we're gonna see what horrifying performance we get.
Og derfor kan nisser bedre lide ris end ros.
I mean, that was pretty funny.
Der nogen, der får at se os. Lad os gøre os klar.
Velkommen, mine damer og herrer. Jeg hedder Springer.
I don't know how long this is going to go.
Men så tjenestemand i
I feel
funktion.
like we should stop
We
it.
should stop. I would like to point out this one only has one eye. And
Så venner.
That's true.
Bare
That's
stå helt stille og smil, så sker det ikke igen.
All right. Oh, no, that was it.
I feel like that lived up to my expectations.
But let's just say, as a kid, you don't notice these flaws.
Yeah, you didn't see how horrifying it was. Yeah, so we got the ultimate Christmas hot chocolate. We got a peppermint candy cane mocha, complete with a full candy case. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna try it.
And as you can see, this beautiful weather, you can't even, it's like wet all over the table. We can't sit anywhere because it's just rain everywhere.
Well, we can't complain though.
This is a pretty good sized candy cane, by the
that
way.
is
It's
quality.
like a legit candy cane.
But to be honest about the weather, like I don't think you can move to Denmark and not like be used to this weather. because this is how it is all winter long. So we can't complain too much. We're used to it.
We've been super lucky actually over the past few weeks too. It's been decent, but it all caught up to us today here at Tivoli and Aarhus. But yummy
drinks and candy.
mocha with pepper.
Slick. Mocha with slick. Tasty.
Glue time.
It's glue time. Glue good to go with our Evaskiva.
Nice and orange?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. There you go.
So we're here on Christmas, or not Christmas Day, of course, but celebrating Christmas
season.
because Danes really, I mean, these amusement parks in Denmark are crazy old, super cool. We're going to try to visit all of them, at least the ones in Copenhagen, and this, of course, here in Aarhus before Christmas to show a little bit about the differences. And it's already set up for Christmas, as you can see behind us.
Yeah, there's a big nutcracker. This is a big nutcracker light universe that they have set up, and it kind of goes through the different parts of the nutcracker story. So it's pretty cool. Like, nice setup.
Yeah, so there's lots of cool decorations, and we really wanted to show what this is like here at Aarhus because it's an amusement park, it's Denmark, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Actually, we're still like a full month from Christmas. Today is November
More than a month.
21st. So we got a while to go, but it's time to start celebrating.
Yep.
And a good place to go and get your cheer on early is a place like this.
Yeah.
So we're in, checking it out, looking at the lights, and we wanted to take you along.
Yep.
As promised, I'm wearing a different shirt today. We had a super busy day today.
Yeah, a long day.
And so we thought we'd walk through some of it because we showed bits around the day and we kind of introed some of the places we were at, but we didn't really recap because we just thought we'd do it
on the
now.
move, yeah.
But we really had a great time at the Moesgaard Museum.
Yeah, I have to say we've been to a lot of museums around the world, and that is honestly probably one of the better museums I've ever been in. It's just really well laid out. And
well, I haven't been disappointed with any museum in Denmark yet, but my only comment, and this is a criticism of me, not of the museum, I think there's two types of people, museum people in the world. There's people that read everything and people that read nothing. I try to read, and there was just so much information and so much there. I kind of feel like I need to research a little bit more about human evolution and the Bronze Age and everything before I go, because
it was a lot.
It was so much information. And I think you could easily spend 2 days if you really read through everything and try to just kind of pull it all in. But I was happy everything also had English. Even the videos had like headphones that you can listen to in English. So we were able to absorb everything we wanted to.
And I was very impressed with how immersive it was. And they had a lot of things that the kids could do hands-on things. And I was also very impressed with, if you looked at the exhibits, you could see that they had a lot of partnerships with other museums around the world. They had a lot of things that they had loaned out or that they had on exhibit that were on loan from other museums and things. So it's a really, really great museum.
Yeah, and while we were there, we actually left Brisket with some friends. So Thomas, who you'll see in the Christmas video at some point, he's been a friend of mine for many years, since long before we moved here. And he connected us, he's from Aarhus, and he connected us with one of his friends here who had a little girl that wished she had a dog but doesn't have a dog. And we left Brisket there all morning, and
she got to have a dog for a couple hours.
Yeah, and Brisket seemed to have a good time, and they had a fantastic time.
Yeah.
And one of the things while we were there, we were talking about the candy video and the vodka triple pepper Turkish pepper thing that you can make.
Vodka mix, yeah.
And they told us about a Lakrid's vodka drink that's already made.
Yeah.
And they gave us some because they had some. And then later, when we went to Tivoli, we found some at the market. Yeah. I would show you the bottle, but it's in our car.
It's in our car.
So I'll write below or something the name of it. And we tried it, and it was quite good.
It was really good.
They said it tastes very similar to the Turkish pepper stuff that you can make, but it's already done. And we got some, and we liked it. And I will try to make some at home, but it's also nice to have this pre-made stuff on hand as well. So that was super cool.
Yeah.
And then we got that while we were at Tivoli, which was nice.
Yeah, Tivoli ended up being nice. A bit smaller than the one in Copenhagen, I felt like.
Yeah, but they let you bring dogs. So Brisket got to walk around and run around. And we got some Abelskiva. We got some Glug. We got some...
we had the peppermint hot chocolate.
We had peppermint hot chocolate. Yeah, so we got a lot of good things that we like that are Christmassy.
Yeah.
So they kind of had a market set up. We didn't take any rides, actually. We just walked around and saw the lights and
the horrific animatronics.
Yeah, you will have seen that already by this point.
Yeah.
And that was quite terrifying. But that's just... I think maybe when you're a kid, you just don't realize how terrifying it is, because it's no more scary than the ones in America. It's just I only went to those when I was a little kid.
I don't know. As I've gotten older, just animatronics kind of freak me out. And the abominable monster ones with their weird teeth thing, really.
And I feel like the ones in these kinds of places, it's like the technology froze in like 1991, and it hasn't gotten any better, even though... I mean, they could have like holograms of things at this point and all kinds of crazy looking stuff.
Well, it makes me think of the animatronics at the beginning of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie with Johnny Depp, that they all like burst into flames at the beginning. I kind of waiting for some kind of demonic animatronic situation to happen now. Yeah,
well, that was cool. But then I didn't get it. So you saw that we came back and to the hotel, and I want to say we're staying at the Scandinavian Radisson Blu, which is right next to Aarhus, where Maya and I also stayed when we were here a month ago. But they let you have dogs, and it's super cool. It's like I haven't paid the bill yet, but I think it's 200 krona a night.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, we would pay more than that to kennel him if we left him at home, and now he gets to be with us and go to do things with us. And while I would have never done this with our old dogs, because they're anxious and anxiety problems when we leave and loud and stuff, but we actually did leave Brisket for dinner, for just a quick dinner that we had, and left him in the kennel, and he was super fine, no problem. It wasn't that much different than at home. We told the front desk so they knew, so they could call us if anything happened. And it was nice. So we went to dinner at the barbecue place.
And had a plate of America.
Yeah, I didn't get any video of that because Maya and I went there, and there's a bunch of stuff already about that from the last time I was here. But I'm a creature of habit, so I wanted to go back. And
I'm always up for barbecue and Memphis Roadhouse. I have to agree with you. I think in the last time you said that you liked it better than War Pigs, and I actually do think I like it better than War Pigs. I feel like it's closer to what we would always get in the South when we had barbecue and stuff. So
yeah, for sure. And I think what's also nicer is it has a lot of the authentic sides that War Pigs doesn't quite have as much. They have some, but these are like... The sides are very much like we would see in the U.S.
And this time they had, because I've been once before, but this time they had bacon that was dipped in pancake batter and then deep fried, which is like screams, state fair food. But it was so good.
Yeah, it was super good. I'd never had that before, but that was good. Yeah, so we wrapped up and went there and just got back to the hotel. Brisket was fine.
Yeah.
And we're super happy at the location. This hotel's great to walk around. It's cool that they let you have your dogs here.
Yeah.
And so I think whenever we come to Aarhus, we'll probably stay here. And we have these friends now that also can, we're going to go for an extended amount of time, like the museum where we spent, 3 or 4 hours we were gone. We're lucky that we had some people that took care of Brisket while we were there.
But we had a good evening. Yeah. And you can also tell, like, walking through Aarhus is a vibrant university town. Like, it was very active tonight with people out and stuff, still being careful because it is COVID times, but it was kind of nice to get out and see all that activity and the nice Christmas lights and everything. So
yeah, and there were these same 3 people that we kept seeing pop out of different, like, didn't we just see these people? And at one point they stopped and were just drinking wine in the middle of the street, and they looked like they were college students. And it would definitely be a cool place to go to college. I kind of wish I went to university in a place like this.
And Maya said that she wants to go to university here, so
yeah,
I can
or at
see
least
why.
live here at some point.
Yeah.
All right, so we just wanted to kind of summarize all the places we went today. Very cool. Got a little bit of Christmas in, got a little bit of human history in, and then got some barbecue, and Brisket had a fantastic time, and that's it for a very long day in Aarhus, and
Time to get some sleep.
Get some sleep, and we'll see you tomorrow. You'll notice there's something critical missing here, and that's the audio. I totally messed up the microphone. But if you could hear Miranda, what you'd hear her talking about is the fact that we've got some rice lemon for breakfast and some glück, and we're exploring Den Gamle to check out the Christmas decorations, and Brisket came along. This is going to be in our Christmas video, but we want to show little bits of it now because it's part of our trip to Aarhus. Finishing this trip to Aarhus in the same place that we started, back at the Aarhus street food market. This time I'm eating some yummy tacos, and I have a Jacobsen Christmas ale instead of the traditional Tuborg Yule brew. I got a Jacobsen instead. Quite good. And this is it. So after we eat, we're going to jump on the ferry and head back to Zealand and get back. And I was going to say something real quick about ferries, because that's something that's a bit, I wouldn't say new to us, but I did some math, and I think I'd been on only maybe 3 or 4 ferries my whole life. We went on one once in Malta when we went from one island to another. We went on a ferry, a really rickety ferry once, going from Zambia to Botswana. And then I know I was on the ferry in Cape May, New Jersey a few times when I was a kid. And other than that, no ferries. But now that we're in Denmark, we've basically been on tons of ferries, going from Zealand to Jutland, going to Samsø, going to Helsingør from Sweden, and going down to Germany. I mean, tons of ferries. That it's a new part of our life is transport over water. So that's what we're going to do, jump on yet another ferry, heading back to Zealand so we can get back home tonight and meet up with Maya, who's been hanging out all weekend without us before she goes back to after school this evening. And that's our plan. Eat some yummy tacos, drink some beer. Tacos. Yes, drink some beer, and then head on the ferry back to Zealand and catch up with Maya tonight. So we had a good long weekend in Aarhus, and we hope you enjoyed following us along. And that's about the best thing I have to say.